It is like a finger pointing away to the moon.
Thinking is medieval. They are asking all the wrong questions.
I'm sure. Good luck on that subway ride home, you miserable, ugly f***ing wives.
People don't know what they want until you show it to them.
Trust me, I'm not driving a 7 Series without strippers.
I think I read Warren Buffett say something like that. Right.
Who's Warren Buffett?
We were reminiscing before this. I can't believe crypto titties is not a thing yet.
Oh, yeah. It will be very soon.
Not even just the fact that, like, everybody's horny. It's like crypto kitties already exists.
Mm-hmm.
Every other rhyming meme has been done.
So you just mean as an NFT?
Sure.
Crypto titties?
Literally could be pixelated titties, and people would...
It's actually pretty brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't have to be, like, actual nudes from somebody.
That's actually a really good idea.
Well, let's make it.
Sophie, and Sean make the art.
Line it up.
That'll be awesome. No, I'm sure we'll see that at some point. This is a perfect intro to this. My Doom Cat. Remember that?
Oh,
we didn't throw it up.
We gotta throw it up.
But we're gonna
official sponsor of the. We gotta flash the graphic in front of our faces right now, though, superimposed.
For sure.
Your Doom Cats. Did you actually officially name it?
No, but I'm going to now.
Because you have to officially.
I'm gonna pay the gas. I'm gonna pay the gas to name it.
You get like one rename.
Yeah.
Which is part of the thing. Like people sell them before they rename. It's like Pokemon accounts back in the day.
Doom Cats were an offshoot of CryptoKitties. Of course I bought one because I was like, well, I'm gonna buy. Well,
this. Moon Cats was like the original offshoot. Yeah, original offshoot. Yeah. But Doom Cats are, I didn't get it. You were just rescuing them.
You can still get them.
He looks like Barf.
Yeah, I got the ugliest Doom Cat, and I had like 6 failed transactions, so I ended up paying like $150 for my Doom Cat.
Dang.
Yeah. And he's really ugly.
Gas.
I'm gonna name him Idiot Bitch.
Idiot Bitch.
I'm gonna pay to name him.
Okay. Idiot Bitch, kindly referred to casually by us fans as Barf. Mm-hmm. I think that's a good one.
That's fun.
And he is the new mascot of the show, and you all will love him.
Until someone buys him.
Yeah, no, and then I'm
gonna put him on OpenSea for $10,000, and then maybe one day someone will buy him.
It's only gonna take give us 2 years of.
Shout out to Joe for that idea.
Yeah, Joe was like. So. If it's ugly, that's the best.
We officially have an NFT mascot that we own. We realized driving here, we were like, what the fuck are we going to talk about?
Oh, I mean, I realized that this morning. But
yeah. And we usually text back and forth. We're 12 episodes into this, so 3 months into doing this?
Yep.
And we
have the same planning.
And we just didn't do any of it today. So we were just like, let's just...
Normally something comes to us day of.
But
nothing exploded this week. Except the market.
Except everything in a bad way. No, I don't know. I just feel like we said this last week. Like since we've been farming, we just haven't paid attention to news as much.
I think that's definitely true.
Which is fine.
I have been breaking even these past couple days. Like as a bunch of my spot stuff is going down, I'm just like, I have the same amount of money.
I don't even know what my spot stuff's doing. I don't have enough of it for it to matter anymore.
ETH and BTC are my 2 biggest yeah.
So those. Oh, I mean like shitcoins. I just haven't really paid attention to them. I balled out on ass when it pumped last week. Mm-hmm. Made decent amount there and jumped into another shitcoin a little bit.
It looks like the BSC shitcoin world ether that we're living in here might keep going.
It will
longer than I thought.
Yeah, it'll keep going all summer.
I guess it's just like it's the practical version of what we thought the ETH coins would do just because fees are so much lower. It's like, why not? I think I told you all about the story of the guy that I went to Verizon. I can't remember if I told the story.
I don't think you told it on the show.
Did I not tell it on the podcast? Okay, so I went for our business stuff. I had to go like get a new phone or get something updated. I don't remember. But the guy helped me, and while I was sitting with my old phone, I got a XRP price update, which is 3 years old. Don't worry, I'm not actively tracking Ripple price. But like he was chatting about stuff, and then it's like, oh hey, I saw your.
Wait, didn't you have a Ripple long like 2 weeks ago?
No, that was like a month ago.
Oh, okay.
And it was actually probably right around that.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, I wasn't not tracking it on purpose.
Okay.
That might have inspired the long. No, Moza did. We'll talk about a different Moza thing later. So yeah, he was asking. He saw the Ripple thing, and I told him, I was like, oh yeah, you in Ripple or anything like that? He's like, no, I pretty much just like put everything I had into SafeMoon, and I was like,
Hell yeah.
And my mind just went blank. I was like, what do I tell this man? Because I have SafeMoon.
Well, yeah, but us having SafeMoon is very different than the guy at Verizon having SafeMoon.
That's the first, yeah.
Like, that's a very different, not in an arrogant way. It's just a different thing.
It works if it works.
Sure, that's why we buy it. Like,
since then it went up 40%.
Sure. I still haven't bought it. I've never owned Safe Moon.
And then he said, so I went in there, follow-up story to the story that I didn't tell previously. I went in there again today for something else and ended up like being helped by him again, recognized me, asked how stuff was going. And I was like, hey, bro, Safe Moon, kind of doing stuff. He's like, yeah, I did a little bit of that. He's like, bro, I can't remember if he said he has a Twitter account or he's got something. He's like, oh, no, I think he was just going to the CoinMarketCap listing. He's just going on every BSC newly added and putting $100 in every single one.
Dude, brilliant.
He just goes twice a day and just like picks the like latest 30, and then like whatever he does, he just like puts $100 in all of them.
I have a homie who did that, but he put like $1,000 in every shitcoin he saw pop off, and he's made $200K just this run, just from shitcoins. And I'm just like, well, that's probably a great strategy.
I like Mr. Verizon's approach because it's not everything that we get in always does a little bit of a pump before we even know it's a thing, because the first hour is always like people get a crazy return on it. So I just feel bad about getting in then. But if it was literally like I had an alert when something was listed, I was like, well, screw it.
Well, there's bots for that. There's Uniswap listing bot. The problem with that is like there's so many coins.
Yeah.
People literally do that just hoping people will ape and then get rugged. It's a weird thing. I don't know.
I'm getting FOMO from shitcoins is what I think is what it is.
I'm training my mind to not even chase anything anymore. I'm cool with missing opportunities at this point. I just want to make as much money as possible and dump it straight into pools and just like let it run. But the few little shitcoins we have, I'm just gonna play with that money. I guess shameless show. I bought the Happy coin, whatever. Did I tell you about that?
I don't think so.
It's another one of those like bogus coins where it's like, hey, we're just gonna be a coin so we can donate a portion to this charity. Like it has nothing to do with like there's no reason to have a coin for it. But this one's for like donating to like mental health or something.
It's a fundraiser.
And of course it's like apparently the guys behind it, the marketing they're about to do with it is gonna be cool. So I was like, whatever, I'll buy some of it. But other than that, I'm out of the shitcoin game.
Yep. I mean, honestly, we're accidentally getting a bunch of shitcoins because of these airdrops.
Yes.
I got another one today. I have 5 Solana airdrops. 5,000 of something. I have no idea what it is.
Oh, I haven't even checked. Maybe I have something too.
Yeah, I want to see if you have 25. I've been noticing that a lot of these, we haven't been signing up for these either. All the ones we've signed up for.
It's just because we hold COPE.
It's because we hold COPE.
Yeah.
So all you non-copers out there, pretty much just hold 100 COPE in your wallet and money will rain from the sky. Besides COPE going to $100 in 6 months.
No, I saw $300 today.
Yeah, $100 is FUD. You're right.
Yeah, $100 is FUD.
But I've been getting double a lot of these. Don't tell Siri. Actually, probably the point of it is because I have the tokens. They were like, oh, if it's in pools, so the stuff I stake just on the side, it counts as well. So I'm getting double airdrops. I'm getting the wallet and the.
I'm not holding any COPE spot. I'm just all of my COPE is in a pool.
Yeah.
So I guess you're just getting double for. That's kind of a weird. I don't know why that would matter, but okay. You also have way more COPE than I do.
I think it's just their distribution system, yeah.
Yeah, that's super
Because
dope.
I got the airdrop. I got free $15,000 from this guy.
Yeah, my literal like crypto work throughout the day for the next 3 months is going to be signing up for every single Solana airdrop because why not? Like I have the burner account now. I'm just going to do that.
Yep.
Like I might as well. Speaking of all of that, what do you think about this whole? It looks like DeFi Summer V2 is actually about to happen.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about this today. So DeFi Summer last year, from what I understand, was mainly just the coin pumps. It really wasn't about liquidity pools. I feel like this DeFi Summer is going to be more about people getting into pools and understanding what DeFi is supposed to actually be for. So it'll be like real DeFi Summer.
I think that makes sense.
Not just pumps on the DeFi coins themselves.
And I think other chains have caught up, maybe in just perception. To like you don't. It was just like an ETH thing. It was just like, oh my god, Uniswap had liquidity pools, but nothing else.
Oh sure, yeah. Every chain has pools now, and they're all
because Aave was really the one leading that initial charge, and it's it's those people over the past year have been like, oh, our TVL is now up to this. I didn't really know what that meant, but
I saw everyone chilling Matic today, Polygon, whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I think I texted you about it. I was like, hey, like let's see what. Like I saw people talking about the pools like they were like good. And then, which I'm sure they're, fine, as far as like being stable. But I remember I was looking at them today, and we were texting back and forth, and I was like, "Why is the highest APY I saw on this website 80%?"
Yeah.
Like, I was like,
"What are these yields for ants?"
Yeah, like this is not like my dad's APY. It's like I don't want this at all.
APR or APY?
What APY? It was 80% per year, which I'm sure you can still compound daily, but like
no, that is even if you compound APY is supposed to.
Some websites don't. Some websites say APR there, some say APY.
I guess it makes sense because they're not auto compounding.
Yeah, they're not. Most of them are not auto compound. So it's usually you can still compound it yourself. But it's just funny that like people were shilling the hell out of that. I'm like, how are we still in the good pools and people not talking about them? It's really weird.
I don't know. We did evacuate one pool.
Oh yeah,
mostly.
now we can shill it more. Panther swap.
I mean, we talked about that one a good amount.
Yeah.
Just because when we first got in, it was thousands and thousands of percents. But yeah, it dropped below 1,000, and that was a
Drop below 1,000.
Dropped below 1,000%. So therefore, it is unacceptable.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's trash.
Unacceptable. But also, like, I'm getting more and more. I don't think nervous is the word, but people were talking about Nerve Finance, which I believe is a Solana project. I don't know how I feel about the fact that Panther Swap, Uniswap, Sushi Swap, I think it's Ape Swap, right? Yeah, Ape Swap, Nerve Finance are all the exact same website. Like,
what do you mean?
The only thing that's different is the color scheme.
Oh, I see. Oh, yeah.
They are literal forks of this, like of the app, and I don't know if that's just like the way you have to build them, or if it's.
Or do they actually serve a purpose?
Well, no, I think it's more like, or is it just laziness? Is it just like easier to copy and paste instead of making like
I'm sure that's
layout?
a big part of it, yeah.
But then why do many exist instead of like two?
Well, that's what I'm saying, yeah. I don't think they all serve a purpose.
But why would a new one have better APRs?
I don't know the answer. Because you could, I guess within the smart contract, you can manipulate the code to pay out better fees. So, like, that's what I think.
Oh, and you do it on your native token. So whatever your native token is.
I think the whole point of Panther Swap, to be completely honest, is just a way to make people think they're diversifying, and then they just get to, like, they just profit off the fees. So it's like
the people who made it,
yeah. So like they're literally just like, hey, look, a brand new pool with high APRs.
Yeah.
And like, it kind of worked for me. I was like, oh, this is I'll put a little bit into this, and they're just gonna get the fees no matter what until eventually it dies out. I don't see what is Panther Swap. The only thing I saw that Panther Swap's doing that's different from a lot of other pools is the anti-whale portion of the smart contract.
I think that's in other places.
Okay, cool. I just haven't really paid attention to that.
I don't think they advertise it because it might be kind of standard. It should be standard for these bigger ones.
Yeah, I would think.
Yeah, something about like you can't control. It was like 1 or 5% of the total pool. Like you can't.
Well, they advertised that pretty blatantly on Panther.
Yeah.
But other than that, they're just a copy of Pancake Swap, but all you can do is stake Panther shit.
Yeah.
Like
no, you can stake stuff that's not Panther, but you get Panther
yeah,
rewards.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Always just the
instead of cake rewards.
So it serves their purpose because they get to create value of their coin, even if it's just perceived value, because people need to flip in and out of it to put stuff in pools.
But are they bringing anything different than Pancake is? No, I don't.
Besides
absolutely not.
Yeah, besides more money.
Yeah, higher APR, which is I think it's a good play for them as whatever if they're trying to make money. But
I'll tell you, we've been doing this. Is it a month? It's right around a month. I feel like Tendies was episode 8.
It's been almost a month.
We have not seen one of these rug yet.
I don't think we're going to see that.
We haven't seen like one disappear. That was kind of my worry. We had talked about this. Is if you have your LP token somewhere and the devs just like leave.
Yeah, can you offboard your LP token somewhere else somehow?
No, I don't think you have them
at all. You can't even decouple them.
Because if you're staking, I guess that's kind of the follow-up question to that, us not knowing the technical side of it.
Yep.
When you put the liquidity in, you get the LP tokens, you farm the LP tokens, there is something in your wallet that says, connects those LP wallet, because that's like you can pull it up on something like 8board or Step Finance, and
or it's just on Etherscan or wherever. Yeah, it's on all of those too, or BSC Scan.
It has to be on those somehow.
Yeah, it's in your wallet. It's the code in your wallet.
Is it like a token that reads? So I'm wondering.
I think it is a token. From what I understand, yes, it's because there's a contract for it that you can add to your wallet.
Okay.
But I don't know how. So so say what's a pool? Panther Swap. Mm-hmm. If it just disappeared and we just had all these Panther LPs, could we decouple them somewhere?
They wouldn't even be Panther LPs. They would be redemption farm they would show that we already deposited LP tokens. They would be like a redemptive type of like, oh, give us these and we'll give you back your LP tokens.
That's why we need to know a little bit more to be able to read the actual contracts on these, because we know what the smart contract says in a situation like that.
That sounds.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to do it. Yeah. I'm just saying we should. I'm not going to work that hard.
If anybody here who's listening can do that,
yeah, go find out.
We'll pay. We'll give you money.
Sure.
To tell us things.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read or anything. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think the ones we're in now, Panther was the only one I was kind of worried about. The other ones I'm in, which yeah, we won't chill. But the other ones we're in, I'm like very comfortable with, and I'm like, we're chilling.
We can address somebody tweeted at us about how they weren't thrilled that we said something about how we're not going to say what pool we're in here. Everything that we're in, we have said out loud before.
Yeah, we're just not in the show conversation.
But we don't say it right there to like list them off. One, because we don't like know them. So like I wouldn't tell my mom to put a bunch of money in here because I have no idea what's going to happen. So it's
yeah.
like,
I'm taking the ledger approach where I'm not shilling our coins or our pools because I don't want. We don't know what's going on. So like I'm not. Yeah.
It'd be different if it was like rainy because it's like
I don't know.
It's like this is fun anyway, so we're in rainy because it's like a cool project. We got in early and it's like it's like entertainment value to us.
I mean, we're in a coat pool. Obviously, we've talked about that a lot.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, it's not hard to find.
Right. But don't get in it. Let us have
it. You can stay. Just go. I heard Polygon has great yields. Go over there.
Yeah, guys.
But no, I don't. I just that was funny. He said that. Oh, and he also called us out because what did we? I'm starting to think. Are we? Is our podcast also going to be like a top signal or like market go down signal?
Oh, because I talked about the ETH thing,
and then we were just like
no, because we've been here for 3 months.
No, I know.
Not like,
it's just funny.
Well, actually...
And then he was just like... He was joking. Oh, he was just like...
When did Bitcoin hit 64 the first time? Was it like exactly 3 months ago?
Oh, probably.
Probably.
Oh, we definitely started at like the peak of Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as our call last week was funny.
So we're bearish for Bitcoin. We're bullish for ETH.
That's probably kind of
And we missed our 5K call this week, guys.
We missed pretty hard.
Last week.
That's what he was talking about.
Yeah, that's our bad.
Well,
then I think we were talking like, if you don't know what to do... No, I think it was a long and short. Like... I think it was actually the ETH BTC thing we're talking about, and I was like, dude, if I had to like take my hands off the thing, I would feel comfortable opening a 5-year ETH.
That's what it was.
I said something like that, and he was like, all I see is red, and I was like, dude, it's been 4 days.
That's what I said. My response was a 5-year long is different than a five day long. And,
you handled that very well. I just thought it was funny that he was.
Yeah,
it's clearly just busting our balls.
I forgot who he was. Shout out to him for even watching. That's dope. We were joking back and forth.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
That's just the first time. I know we're going to start getting this more because we're actually, for some reason, like getting listeners on Spotify and Apple. But I know people are going to start tweeting at us like, haha, you were wrong. Like, I'm super welcoming that. That's totally cool.
Almost exclusively wrong.
That's what, welcome to crypto. I'm not here to be right. I'm here to make money. So it's fine.
Yeah.
And
yeah, that's the true way, if we're right or not, is if we make it rich, we're like, well, I don't care about any of my opinions because I had no idea what I was talking about.
No, this podcast is like for fun and to help us, like force us to learn shit.
See how dark it is in this room? It's like
the lighting's different every episode, so it's
good.
No,
throwing them on your toes. All right, no red. Yeah, no red light.
Purple I got self-conscious about it. Purple only. So yeah, we just for the record, this is not an advice podcast by any means.
No, don't.
This is a.
Except when Tendies is on.
Oh, sure. We have interviews. This is a different story.
That's probably part of it. Is we got a lot of listeners on the Tendies interview, and then they listen to the rest of it. It's like, where was any good information?
You know, the listeners we got from Tendies were just like alpha as hell.
Yeah.
So it's like,
don't listen to here. Download here. Listen, click to the end of the YouTube video for the stats. But then just go follow Tendies.
Yeah. No, Tendies is.
If you want actual smart stuff.
I'll link to a Substack again in this.
Yes, please. He's the homie. He has been all over the place over these past couple days.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting the. It's funny because he's way more like Giga Brain than we are, but also it's his first like rodeo in this type, like this deep in crypto. Even though we didn't do as well as we had liked last run, we were here, so we know how this feels. And I feel like I feel like Tendies is like trying, like just now processing the emotions of being this deep into crypto through a maybe. Like ending bull run, which probably not, but like So it's interesting to see how he reacts to
I just think like the crypto people can get over panic. Like we talked about last time, how they love to panic quicker, but then it's also like minus 11, cool, I'm just gonna buy some. Whereas like I feel like in a lot of traditional markets, you have people where it's like, oh, that's over now.
Yep, moving on.
So I think maybe he's got a little bit of that in him, but I'm not sure. It's just funny to see him tweet stuff. Especially because he was like, everybody just gets on Twitter to like pretend how smart they are, which like, of course, he's gonna do that. So yeah, he'll like make a call every once in a while, and then he was like, actually, he just like backtracked on something. He's like, actually, I don't know, dude.
He's very upfront and honest about everything he tweets. It's just, I'm curious. I mean, I would follow what his interpretation of the market ahead of most people anyway. So
yeah,
he's probably right. What do you think's gonna happen? I mean, what are we even seeing right now? Bitcoin's being weird. Like I don't.
Bitcoin is fading.
It's being staged.
43 right now.
I think it's being faded. I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I think it's some. I do not believe that Elon FUD is the reason for it. I think it's kind of correlated with something else. But it's
clearly.
I don't know. I just don't believe giant narrative pieces like Elon FUD. Like I don't believe that's what's going on.
Yeah. It was gonna happen regardless. Because then the last time we had a couple weeks ago, it was like, what happened? And it was like
people go the wrong way. It's like big thing happened. Well, what can we blame it on?
Yeah.
I don't think that's necessarily the way this goes.
Yeah. It's more than likely the other way around.
Yeah, and like, bro, do you really think anyone with any amount of money actually thinks Elon saying Tesla's not going to accept Bitcoin as payment is actually a shot against Bitcoin? That actually doesn't matter to people who actually believe in crypto.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean anything.
I mean, it's a little bit of like a
that's like a regular what is it called? Just everyday person buying crypto kind of maybe affects their mental state. Like retail. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, retail. But I mean, it goes back to the social adoption thing is because people read that tweet or that note thing he posted, and they're like, oh my gosh, dude, Tesla's getting rid of their Bitcoin. And I was like, did you not read?
No, they didn't.
Because they didn't. All it is Elon, Bitcoin bad letter. So people are like, well, there it goes. The one you guys had one guy in your corner, and he pumped the market for you, and he bought, and you're like, kinda. Like...
I mean, I don't know. What did Sailor bought another something of
10 million or something like that.
10 million, whatever.
He's running out.
He's
start selling office furniture.
He's dollar cost averaging down, I guess. But
it's
I don't know. I just think the fact that these guys are even we're already past the point of crypto maybe being flooded to oblivion. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
Like, just relax. Everything's fine. I think what people are mad about is they're not seeing their super pumps yet. I'm like, well. You don't get it when you expect it, I promise.
And I think that goes back to, we've talked about this before, is like alt BTC pairs are not at all doing what they did in 2017 and like as far as the breakaway goes. Right now, I think it's just because the prolonged Bitcoin pump kind of was just followed by the ETH pump. So there was almost always more, even if it was a higher percent somewhere else, you always had more safety in like one of the two big boys. And normally it was always like that would happen, and then all the money would flow into alts. So I see a lot of calls for alt season now. If we're going back to kind of like what I love that it's just alt season's last 2 days. By the way, I'm okay with accepting this narrative. Like, let's not talk about DeFi. It's like, oh, it's alt season till Wednesday, then we're back in a bear market. Let's just do it. Let's ride the roller coaster.
We're sideways now. We're sideways, and then if you know how to shift around to the right coins, roll with it. I just love seeing the tweets now, like serious traders on crypto Twitter, like, all right, guys, alt season starts in 1 week. And I'm like, this is hilarious. Like, this is super funny. Like, this is the biggest pumps we've ever seen in the history of crypto.
Yeah. I do think, all right, so, like, my prediction would be, just to mark it down so I'm wrong, I think Bitcoin stays, people are calling for 37. I think like 3 or 4 weeks ago I said that. Well,
I said 30
2 months ago you said we need to go down to 43 before we bounce back up.
Okay.
And then we've been at 43 for like a day. So that will be interesting to see if this is kind of the support level.
If I got that right, it had nothing to do with TA.
No, it was that one guy who said...
I read a tweet. It had nothing to do with... Yeah.
He had some lines drawn.
He drew the lines. But yeah,
up.
I remember that. And then I felt like the last few weeks I've had this weird sentiment that I feel like mid-30s. In fact, BitLord doesn't get enough credit for being an actual really good trader. He's like, because he memes so much. But he did a little live stream today, and he was talking about some indicator. I forgot what it was. But he was pretty convinced we're going to see 30s Bitcoin. And I was like, I've had that feeling for a few weeks. Like, I
could see it.
It just feels right. And I'm not that worried about that. That's fine.
Yeah.
I don't think alts are going to mega crash. Solana's doing great.
Yeah, Solana's great.
Since when does Bitcoin crash and like alts just keep rolling?
Yeah.
That doesn't really, even the few spot bags I have, like Randy and RVP, are not completely tanked. They found a comfortable floor.
Yeah.
These companies aren't leaving the space.
No. Yeah, it definitely, you could tell like the support broke down just like a little bit, but that's just because it's always traded on the ETH pair, and ETH got hit.
Yeah, because ETH pumped too hard.
Right.
No one expected it to go from, like, it went from...
Like, Bitcoin pumped too hard to 60 and then stayed.
We were just excited about 3K, like, 2 weeks ago, and then we turn around and it's 4K.
Yeah.
You can't expect that to be okay. We'll see 5K in, like, we'll see 5K in, like, a month.
Like, our buddy Sean, we like, had our first conversation about, like, hey, I got a chunk of change finally doing this, and it was It was the classic story of like it was way more because the coin had like started to fade, and it was just like he's been around long enough like we have where it's like the narrative is a long-term thing. He knows to not be like scared in the short term, but then when like what he views is the infrastructure, and I see this too. When you see Bitcoin and ETH get hit really hard, it's just like, oh well, doesn't that mean that like everything's just gonna panic, get out of all this small stuff, and just go to the two pillars? And you're like, maybe that's a possibility. Like if it nuked again from here, I think you would see some of those alts like pretty much evaporate.
I keep thinking that, and like I haven't really seen it yet. I keep expecting to get on my MetaMask and just see a lot of my alts just nuked, and it hasn't happened yet. Maybe we haven't seen it. Who said that? I think back to Tendies, he even said today like we would have nuked way harder if this was an actual bear market. And I kind of feel that sentiment. Like, I don't know. I just don't.
We didn't track the Bitcoin price after 20K that closely compared to how we track stuff now.
We're way more emotionally
We don't
attached.
have the feel. I remember we looked back at the chart, and I was like, you actually had a lot of time to get out from if you were like profiting a ton at Bitcoin at 20. You had a long time. It like went to 17. It never got over 17 again. But like it was not like a...
Yeah, and if you had gotten in just 3 months before that, you would have been in around 3K.
Yeah.
I remember us talking about buying at 3K, and then we blinked, and it was 20K.
Yeah.
So yeah, it wasn't hard to profit during that run, but crypto moves 7 times faster than the rest of time. So it's like...
what I tried to tell him was like, you can't, if you fight profit, it will run away from you. Like if... I'm like, dog, you
got to profit when it hurts to profit.
You're almost 3x now after it retraced like 40%. Like, if you were in a coin and it 3x'd immediately, would you be mad? Like, you kind of have to think about it that way.
Yeah.
Because it's already gone. You can't sell at the price that just happened. And the old price doesn't mean it's going to just, like, reclaim that because it hit
the problem is,
before.
once you see the new number, your brain resets.
Yep.
It goes, oh, all right, well,
that's
now,
what I got in there.
Now, what if I 2x from here? It's what destroyed me in 2017.
Yeah.
I literally was just like, let's just ride it, and then it was not good.
Yeah, we're trying to get the homies on the pool route because it's like... It satisfies that, check my balance.
Number go up.
Normally, and then it's like, check something and then do something. Like when we were just buying bad spot, I was just buying so many dumb alts just because I felt like I had to do something.
I bought all of them.
Yeah, all the alts. And it's like, it's an active, it's passive, but it feels like active. And then like, just harvest and recompound or do something like that. And you're like, like my day's done.
Yep, I worked.
Made $100.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, I mean we'll all get there eventually. He's also playing a slightly different like there's like a million ways in crypto to make money. So you can play the alt game and the trading game, and like there's a very good chance that he just like one of these coin supermoons, and he has way more money to put in liquidity pools than both of us. You know what I mean? So it's such a hard thing to balance, and I'm like that's why I can't really I can't give anyone advice in this because it's like it's whatever you're emotionally comfortable with.
He's definitely more ground floor than us on the penny coins, like on the sub penny coins.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, bro, like so many people make money doing that. Like I can't even. You just you're learning what you're good at learning. So just do your thing and just here's what I would do, and then I also realized I could, because of what I'm doing, make money way slower. But it's fine, slower. I mean, crypto wise, I pretty much am like in my mindset right now is like. I'm gonna just do what I do and not touch my liquidity money for 2 years and then disappear. So yeah, I mean it's gonna even if our APRs dropped by 75%, like it's still very good.
Still the safest place to make like return wise.
Yeah, in crypto and like what 10x higher than normal equity markets.
Like hundreds of times higher than equity markets.
So I don't know. I think we're seeing a DeFi summer.
The average savings account that just like comes with a bank account is 0.1% APR.
What's inflation?
Per year. 0.1% per year.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say inflation is 2%. They just like use that as kind of a ground floor. It's not. Okay. It's not that currently.
Oh, it's about to really not be that too.
It's been pretty not that.
Yeah. We're about to number go up on that for real.
Hella number go up.
But yeah,
like buying lumber.
Yeah, I was watching BitLord's stream today. He said something like, he's like, I've made so much money in crypto now. He's like, I think I'm about to just start buying like gold and bullets. And I thought he said nails.
Yeah,
he
did too.
He said noodles.
Oh,
but I thought he said nails, and I was like,
What?
To build shit? Like,
Yeah,
but no, I
okay.
mean, honestly, that kind of
Well,
makes
let's-
sense too. But no, yeah, that's I don't,
Ammo is really hard to get right now, by the way.
especially in Tennessee.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I mean, except I say I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm 99. I've never been more confident in anything in my life than I am in crypto.
Bitcoin to 100K, ETH to 10K is literally programmed.
Oh, that's
You can sue me over that.
Yeah, that is that's suable. That is financial advice.
Yeah.
You should listen to that.
Now it might take 20 years. It will
it will
probably
not-
take.
it'll
probably take like 1.5.
Months. No, I
playing-
still think we'll see 100K Bitcoin this year.
That would be awesome. That's
still
like the
think
one
so.
thing in my head that I'm basing my strategy around, and so I'm not trying to sell out of my. I have a couple ETH, and I just don't care what the price is because I'm not going to get doged, which is like, oh man, everyone's having so much fun over there, and I'm in this space. How am I not? Right, it's the obvious call. So when ETH rips, I just don't want to be like,
Yeah,
I wish I had held on.
I like this. So this time around, my strategy went from let's make as much money as we can in the next 6 months to here's how much money I can have in 5 years if I just
retire.
kind of yeah. Do I want to retire at 31 or do I want to try and get mega rich at 27? Like retire sounds pretty good at 31.
And maybe go broke, yeah.
Oh, I mean we might go broke for sure. Oh, you mean the other way around? Yeah,
Doing the shitcoin thing.
Yeah, absolutely. And yeah, we could also go broke doing this. Maybe the whole power grid goes out and we just lose everything.
That would be crazy.
That's what also what Bitler was saying is like unless we get mega nuked and everything just the internet disappears.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know. I just at this point it's like if I'm working by 35, it means someone hacked all of my wallets when I was 31.
Yeah.
And I lost.
Yeah.
So I just don't know. Like,
or you're being brainwashed.
Or we're just completely idiots.
Yeah.
We're just complete morons.
Watch us like start a company and then start like working voluntarily.
I absolutely refuse. We started a company to not work.
Yeah. It's been going great.
It's going very well.
We've done so
We're
little.
doing great at that part.
Done so
we have,
little.
Man, we've been sitting on the same couch for 5 years, and we're just like...
No, we got a new couch. This one's way more comfy.
Okay, same position in the living room.
True.
And we've
Just had to clear that up.
We've just been like, crypto will come back.
Yeah, it'll be
I
fine.
know it will. Like, one day. And here it is.
It's been back.
We've been going 40 minutes. You want to do a long short?
Dang, for real?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've been riffing.
Did we want to talk about how our friends are terrible at asking us questions about crypto advice?
I almost did a minute ago, but I didn't want to...
No, we're
I
doing
feel like the
it.
one thing... I have one very specific story to
She's
tell.
not going to listen. She's going to listen.
God damn it.
Now she's going to listen. We've summoned her.
A person that I know, we're not going any further than that. You don't even say anything. A person that I know hit me up and was like, I bought a bunch of ETH.
Good.
Which is great.
Good.
But then 2 hours later, gone.
Turbo top.
Turbo.
Like,
she
that
turbo top to the
giga
ETH. Like,
top.
and like, man.
Like
that
Mia
was,
Khalifa the first time on Doge go around.
I've
like,
never
giga
seen,
top.
like, I've had friends hit me up with goofy stuff. And like, that, not even that was great buy. ETH is a great buy no matter how high it is right now. But like, just the fact that that specific person hit me up about ETH and it topped out, I was laughing for 2 days.
The funnier part is that before ETH even nuked, she sent that message also with something about like, well, I didn't get Bitcoin because it's too expensive.
Oh, she's going to so watch this.
She's absolutely going to watch this.
Damn it. Actually, I don't care.
No, it's fine.
But
she
no,
can yell at
yeah,
us later about it.
So, yeah, right. So, like, yeah, so she was like, yeah, I was going to buy Bitcoin, but it's so expensive. And it took me a second to process.
You can buy a fraction. If the percentage number goes up, you make the same amount of money. I feel like
we've been in the space too long to understand.
That's not
people.
a foreign concept.
I know, but like, I'm not gonna say what I want to say. But like, you just like, I'm trying to understand. I get it. I do get it. But it's just funny that the coin that this person bought was the one that mega pumped for 7 days, and then she was like, "But the coin that's been crashing for 3 months, that was too expensive."
Yeah, no, that's not a discount.
It was just a funny thing.
I think that's because I always was like, there's no way people are going to FOMO in once this goes 10x. That proves to me that we're too ground floor to be like, guys, it's been pumping for like, surely it's going to go down just because we've been watching it. People who jump in are like, oh my god, Doge went to here, it's going up, right? That's the only questions we get.
I only get Doge texts.
Doge is still going up,
when
right?
it's like trending on Twitter.
Yeah,
I'm like, we're so ground floor in crypto. We're bad traders.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Some of the group chat texted me about Doge stuff, and he was like, "Do you think it's going to go down again?" I was like, "Yes, but if you do not buy right now, it will go up forever, and it's your fault." I was like, "You have to buy right now, and then it will go down, and then you must buy again, and it will go up."
And you have to be like, that's what it is. Until you counter trade yourself, you will lose.
Yes.
And that is literal. You put energy into the universe, and that is what happens.
I truly. Enough of me believes that way of thinking that I will tell people that is good advice.
I've been telling you, the only, one time you corrected me on it was when I almost didn't sell my ass coin the other day. And, but I've been, since we talked to Tendies, I was like, from now on, I'm only going to make the decisions that I don't want to make.
Yeah.
And then that one, I almost disobeyed that rule during the ass pump.
Yeah.
And then, but
you could go so much higher.
Exactly. I literally was texting you and Marco in the chat. I was like, I don't know, guys, the TikTokers, and you were just like, stop. And then
this is the 420 Elon on SNL.
This is you being
moment.
the rug.
Yeah.
But other than that, every time I make a decision that I'm like when I sold a portion of, I forgot what it was, maybe RVP or something. I remember sitting there with you and I sold the mega top at the time, and I was like, I didn't want to do that at all.
Yeah.
And then 10 minutes later, I was like, I'm a fucking genius.
Yep.
So yeah, just do exactly what you don't want to do over and over and over again, and then you get rich.
We talked each other into that one day, and it was perfect how we were like, oh gosh, okay, we're gonna shave off a little bit, and then both did it, and then just watched it go.
Yeah, it was like we triggered it.
Cool. And then it doubled that 2 days later.
It was great. Yeah, well, I don't want to talk about
Doesn't matter. We
still
made the right decision.
We have a good bag in it, so that was fine.
Yes.
Okay, well, yeah, we're going to get yelled at for that little segment. Let's do long and short.
She only talks to me for tech stuff anyway.
And
in case she didn't know we were talking about her until just now.
Well, good job. Now we're fucked. Okay. You're starting this one. I started the last one.
Okay.
I have a lot to choose from, and they all suck.
Whoa. Okay, good. Long or short, Golden Grams.
The cookies?
No. What?
What is a Golden Grams?
What? Google it. What do you mean?
I can't. We're not allowed to get on the Wi-Fi anymore.
Go on your phone.
No, it's slow. Tell me a Golden Gram.
You don't know Golden Grams?
The little Teddy cookies?
No, those are Teddy Grams. Okay, common mistake. I thought you were talking about Cookie Crisp. Golden Grams is a cereal.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Open in the Target app. No, I'm good, dog.
Just show it to me.
Golden Grams.
Oh, I've never had them.
You've never had Golden Grams?
They look like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay. Wow. Okay. So they're in that category of cereal that's like better as a bagged snack at school than it is in a bowl of cereal. It's just like slightly sweet honey flavored. Okay. So it's kind of good. It actually kind of tastes like
most cereal works
Teddy
like
Grams.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but like you take a bag of it and you're just like, oh, just the perfect amount. It's like you eat a bag of Lucky Charms and it's like, I just need to put this in milk. Golden Grams is like a light, refreshing, sweet snack, and you're just like,
okay.
Refreshing is probably not the right word.
Well, sure, long. I like all cereal that you like, so that's fine.
It's good. You'd like it, but I'm saying it's casual. But you didn't like Nilla wafers. Now I must go to the depths of my and yours taste buds.
Here's the thing about Nilla wafers. They're like the definition of vanilla. Like boring as hell. Like, why would you eat those?
But that's why you can eat a whole box. Because they're not overwhelming.
I can eat a whole box of anything.
Like Oreos are super sweet.
You know the cookies I brought home the other day, and you were like, "These are good."
Yeah.
Just buy those.
Okay, honestly, those are better than vanilla wafers.
Yeah. And you were like, "What the fuck?"
Okay,
like,
so there's a thing about there's a thing about vanilla wafers that you put them in your mouth, and you let it like absorb, and after a perfect amount of time, they get this like weird crispy softness.
They feel like gauze.
Oh.
I don't like it.
What?
Yeah, I just made me think of gauze. I don't even know if that's true or not. Okay. I don't even remember what vanilla wafers like feel like on my tongue.
They're really good.
Oh, shit.
That's why people like dunk them in milk because they get that like nice softness. But no, there's a perfect level.
Well, I'll probably never try them.
Fine.
Are you long or short on us joining a dodgeball league this summer?
Oh, I'm pretty long on that. We already have the hookup.
Well, then let's just do it. Gobble. Let's do it.
Yeah. I'm gonna shred both my shoulders.
Let's do it because we tried the football thing 3 years ago and we were like, this isn't gonna happen,
dude. If we didn't have to strategize so hard and the teams weren't so sweaty, that was actually like super fun.
Yeah, we played one game and I was like, y'all gotta relax.
Okay, no, I was into it. I was drawing up plays on the sidelines, dude. I get way too like coach mode in flag football.
We didn't score once. I don't think.
I don't think we
And we played in our backyard, literally, almost.
Yeah, we did. Well, there's a field back. There's a Boys and Girls Club. But no, that was like, we were actually doing Insanity like a couple days a week, like 4 or 5 days a week.
Yeah,
I
we were
feel
in
like.
shape then.
And then we did that for like a couple weeks, and I was like, feeling good. We went to one football. We did a practice before we did a game, and my hamstrings hurt like we hadn't been doing anything for a month.
Yep. Oh, I
And
was so sore.
I was like, all of these video, Tybo, Insanity, they're all bullshit. Just get out in the field and sprint.
Yep. Well, yeah, we should do a dodgeball league just so we're moving in
Good idea.
space.
A dodgeball is up there.
We're going to make Jeff play with us, too.
Kickball would be cool.
Jeff would be really good at dodgeball.
Yeah. Jeff would be good at
Because he's
dodgeball.
flexible.
Yeah. Kickball is up there, too.
I would do kickball. Yeah. Yeah, let's do
Ultimate
kickball.
Ultimate Frisbee was the other one we were talking about.
Yeah.
I will. Hella Ultimate.
I'll
We
do
will
any of
run
that stuff.
fast. Because you don't notice how much you were burning and hurting if you're trying to beat like somebody to the
yeah,
ground
yeah.
in a competition.
All right, well, let's sign up this week.
Cool.
Yeah, what's your second one?
All right, are you long or short FTM, Phantom, the coin?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Everything I've heard about it is it's too hard to cross-chain.
Well, yeah, I mean, everything's really hard to cross-chain.
Yeah, but especially every time I see someone talk about Phantom, it's like, hey, how do I avoid paying $100 in fees to cross-chain? And I don't...
I think I know the tweet you're talking about. I remember people talking on there about like, oh, it's not that bad, use this.
Oh,
but
okay.
you will pay fees. It's like how we were trying to get ERC Tether over to Solana stuff. It was like, you can do it this way, but it's like 21 bucks.
That's pretty easy.
Well, because we go through FTX.
Yeah.
Most people normally you just go right to your wallet, and it's like on the receive section. It's like, okay, this
I thought everyone knew FTX.
Well, unless you do KYC, you can only do $10,000 out of FTX forever.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't know enough about it to say long or short, but I've seen enough people talking about it that I feel like I'm long on it. But I just want to get in it for the pools, but I don't feel like learning how to do it.
All right, I opened up a 5K Phantom Long
When did you do this?
like an hour ago.
Okay, well, teach me how to do it when we get home.
Yeah. No, like a leverage long.
Oh, you didn't get in a pool.
No, I just
Oh,
I just
my brain
longed
went-
the coin. So literally
I don't,
longed.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah,
I told myself I wouldn't do it, but I had.
You just want to trade.
I just want to do. I just want to have a.
I don't.
I'm one
What
for
is-
4 now.
Shout out to Fatal Worlds. I literally like doing nothing. That's like what was his
Fatal Worlds?
He's a Twitter guy. He probably won't watch this. But no, he had a tweet. I loved it, and he was like, "People be like, I want a career, not me. I literally like doing nothing." I was like, "Bro, that's me. I don't
is
want
so
to do
true.
shit. I'm not passionate about anything anymore." But that's why I like yield farming. I'm like, "Oh, I'm working.
Yeah, we doing it.
Number go up."
Number go up.
That's funny though. I'm curious.
I'm up.
You've won on both of your.
I made
Oh.
the first Litecoin short. I called like the shit coin that
You
that
were
thing is.
right on what you were betting, but you chickened out of both of them.
Yes, I was. I had Ripple, Atom. I had Ripple, Atom, and Litecoin longs open, and I panicked on all 3 of them and sold out. I didn't even break even on any of them. I came kind of close, and then paid funding, and then they monster 40% pumped the next week. Actually, no, it took like 3 weeks. It took like 2 or 3 weeks. But no, this one I just saw a Moza tweet, and I'm like, fuck you guys. I haven't done anything
Moses
degenerate.
always right.
Yeah, Moses is always right.
That's-
Except he was
Moses-
the reason I got into Ripple and lost all that money.
Well, I mean, so I have a
He's
little bit of
the
money
reason.
in my. I'm gonna start doing Binance leverage, and I'm gonna just follow Moza. I'm just gonna like copy trade him, and we'll see what happens.
He gets out of stuff really quickly.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be hard to copy trade him because of how fast he is.
He'll post something. He's like, "Oh, I just got out of this," and I was like, "That makes sense that you wouldn't be like, I'm about to get out of this coin," but it's like, "Oh, he already got out, and it's been 5 minutes, and the price is way different." I stopped.
You can copy trade some people. You can't copy trade
He had a run.
like minute traders.
Moza had a run of like a month where every call, it was just a text, it was a Twitter thread, and every single call was right within like 8 minutes.
He's brilliant.
And then he got on Doge, and he kept getting in and out of
Don't
Doge. And I'm
chart
like, I
Doge.
have to leave you alone for a minute because stop charting Doge.
Yeah.
Stop
No,
charting it.
And I get you can chart the volume. I get that part, but it's like you can't chart it beyond the 1 or 2 indicators. Like it's not gonna.
I just don't believe them. I
Yeah.
just don't believe it. So he said something about phantom pumping, and I had looked at it earlier, and I
didn't
saw
even see that.
it was like in the 80s before.
I
and
had
thought
to
about
turn
buying.
off. I had tweet notifications turned on for him because it just made me want to leverage trade. I was like, can't do this. Got to turn it off.
The real reason is that I still have stuff in one of my exchanges that like that's where some of my Bitcoin holdings are, and I'm not going to sell it even that it's dipping. So I got mad logging on there and seeing that number lower. So I'm literally only using it for collateral. So I was like, screw it. If you're going to go down, then I'm just going to I'm going to leverage off you. So let's hope that goes well. I'm up 3 cents. Got in at 69, and it's 72.3. Hey,
I like
nice.
it.
That was a good long and short.
Oh, we're not done.
We're not. That was just a sidebar.
What number am I on? Oh, I'm only on 2.
Oh, yeah, you're second.
You just did 2.
Yes.
Long or short? Steph versus LeBron in the play-in. Steph winning.
Steph's going to win for sure.
Tomorrow
or
night?
you mean like...
Just the first game. It's only a one-game play-in.
You're talking about their individual performances?
Oh, no, I mean the
teams.
Tomorrow night, Steph and LeBron play.
This was our last week's.
No, just the specific game.
I literally said, will the Warriors beat the Lakers in the play-in game last week?
Shit.
Okay, well...
Okay, fine. Let's go Steph versus
I agree.
LeBron. Let's go Steph.
I was gonna say because we both said we think the Warriors are gonna win, and I think Steph. I think Steph goes off.
I think he definitely goes off.
Like 47.
Yep.
47 and 9 threes or something crazy, and then LeBron
maybe can pull it out with AD.
Yeah, AD's gonna score more than LeBron. Somebody stupid is gonna. Apparently, they're both really good defensive teams this year. Mm-hmm. The Lakers are. How do you rate defense? I guess it's just points per game. Do they have like
yeah.
Okay, efficiency. Because apparently the Lakers are the #1 defensive team in the league, and the Warriors were like the fourth or fifth.
Fifth.
That's crazy.
Yep.
So that I still do not think it'll be a low-scoring game. I still think they're going to go crazy.
Yeah, I think because they're both very offensive teams too, so I think they're going to use their energy to do that.
Okay. Actually, you've watched more basketball than I have this year. Offensive teams, but I feel like LeBron in this point of his career is like not sprinting the ball up. He's walking the ball to half court and then they're doing their thing.
He's doing what he needs to in moments, but it's no, he can't.
Whereas like Warriors get the ball and everybody turns and sprints that way.
Yep.
And it's like somebody moving.
Hail Mary pass.
So like the offense is just such a different structure. But no, I think Warriors win by a chunk. Lakers
Steph
probably win the next game that they play against the
definitely whichever team
9-10.
loses will win the next game. Like because it's Spurs Memphis.
Okay.
They're not going to the playoffs. I mean I can see the Warriors are not a good team. So it's like
they are now.
Yeah, but like they're on a run. I just don't.
Okay.
Nothing would surprise me of them losing.
But the was it Juan Tahar? What's the JT guy?
Oh,
or JA?
Sano Anderson.
Yeah, that guy. He's playing out of his mind.
Yeah, so is Poole.
So is Jordan Poole. And
Andrew Wiggins is due for a pump.
Wiggins had he's not been part of this, but he was awesome like a couple weeks or months ago. After they lost Wiseman is where I thought they'd get hurt, but
I forgot about him.
These players are so young. I just assume they're actually this good.
Dude,
I don't think it's lucky.
The Warriors are gonna be monsters next year.
Yeah,
Clay will be
Wiseman
back.
and Clay back,
bro. And they're gonna get a mega player next year. I guarantee it.
Really?
I think so. Because they have so many first-round picks.
They always do the thing where, like, the person who they sign is the Harrison Barnes, KD, Andrew Wiggins role. They need that 3.
Yeah.
That 3 number, but, like...
I think Wiseman's going to do a lot for
I don't think you need... I think you need I would rather have a 7-footer as the star player, somebody they bring in free agency, rather than somebody who takes shots away from, like, Clay.
Yeah.
I don't...
Clay's going to have a hard time with his knee, man. He's not going to play defense anymore. Yeah. Ever again.
I just think we saw a ceiling where, like... KD took the ball out of Steph's hands so much, and then was like an upgrade to Harrison Barnes for sure. But like the team was just as good.
I agree with that. I think without KD going there, I think they would have still won at least one of those championships.
Yeah. Oh, I think guaranteed.
I think they would. It would have been harder, but I think they would have.
Yeah. When did you say that was?
When's
the game?
Tomorrow night.
Oh, for real?
So yeah, we're not doing anything but that tomorrow night.
Okay, so we'll know if we're right by the time this comes out. Yeah. You guys can tweet at us when we're wrong.
Number 3.
Number 3, what do you think about the extra inning rule in baseball now? Where a man, in the 10th inning on, a man starts at second base.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
Because, this is ironic. I think baseball's boring as hell. Mm-hmm. I love baseball. I think it's boring as hell. But for some reason, the most exciting part about baseball to me is when I turn the TV on and see there's a game that's in the 16th inning. I'm just like, bro, this is so dope. Like, just watching them just, like, sluggishly have to keep playing is so funny to me.
I was going to say, because that's why it gets to the 16th inning, is because once it gets past
people get tired.
It's like, I'm hitting a home run or I'm going home. Yeah. And everyone's just swinging out of their shoes.
Look, guys, baseball's boring. Why stop that?
Yeah.
Just make it boring.
Yeah.
Like, make it. But I get why, money. Like, you can't have 4-hour baseball games. Like,
no, baseball games are already 4 hours.
Okay, well,
you can't have 7-hour baseball
games. 7-hour baseball games. Like, I understand the rule, and I think it's smart for ratings. Personally, I don't like it.
See, I thought I'd hate it. I really thought I would hate it. And then I kind of thought back to how much I like the college football overtime rule, which is like this isn't even a part of the game. Like, they literally just put a team on offense on the 25-yard line. And I was like, okay, where's special teams? Where's, like, the running game? Like, there's no, like, you don't get rewarded for having a complete team, but if your, like, red zone efficiency is good.
But this is a little different.
This is different. This is, like, the most important thing to do as a baseball player is to hit when someone's in scoring position.
Or to strike,
so,
yeah.
So let's just do it. Just keep or defend when there's no outs and a man in scoring position.
Yeah.
The Cubs had back-to-back extra inning games, and in the 3 extra innings they played, a run was scored in every single half inning.
That's crazy.
So it would be 1-1, and then it would go again. So, like, the fact that we're seeing, like, each team get one
that
and
rule
keep
might
going,
offset itself.
but it's right, yeah,
yeah.
Because if you shut somebody down and they go 0, it's like you failed.
Yeah.
You straight up.
You couldn't move a guy 2 bases.
Yeah, you couldn't get a guy 1 over, and then if you hit a home run, it's 2 runs and you automatically win. So I thought I was going to be boomer about it and hate it. I actually love it, and it was like
when are they going to make umpires useless?
When
that
cannot
happens,
wait for that.
I'll watch baseball
Just robot
more.
ump. There's really no point to not.
Yeah. Or you have a robot and then an ump to clarify if something, whatever.
Yeah.
Something goes wrong. But
You literally could just have a box.
baseball could be a lot better than it is. Basketball's the best sport right now.
I have a really hard time watching basketball unless it's like the Warriors.
It took me 3 years to get into it, but yeah. Are you long or short on the movie Brink? And you better have seen it.
Yeah, of course I've seen it.
Okay, good. I was kind of scared you hadn't seen it before.
Yes. God damn it. Do the thing about they wanted to throw down right here.
I can't quote it here. Something about having beef. And we had to throw down right now.
Oh no! What did he say? They were. Oh, damn it! I love that quote.
I have a GIF of it in my phone. I'll tweet it later. But no, I watched Brink for the first time in a while the other night.
They were stepping up to something, and we had to throw down and beef right there.
Yeah, throw down at school.
They had to skate.
Beef and Brink is better than The Lion King in my opinion. I think there's a better moral story.
Probably right.
I think it's more relatable.
Honestly, and like a thing in our friend group is like skate better.
Yeah, skate better.
That is the climax of that movie.
Fritz made skate better playlist.
Yes. It's incredible.
I forgot. Yeah,
the best part of that movie is like they're like, "Oh, you can do it," and his little sister's like, "Just do better." And he's like, "Oh my god, just do better." And I was like, "That's actually a great life lesson."
She's like the philosopher of the
Yeah, she's like, "Just do." So yeah, all you people out there that aren't doing as well as you should do, just skate better.
Yeah, well, I just brought that up because I want to talk about Brink. So yeah,
I love that movie.
That was good.
Pup and Suds.
Team Pup and Suds. I've been looking for. I found a Pup and Suds t-shirt. I'm gonna buy it.
Yo, speaking of t-shirt, Meloen merch.
Oh hey yeah.
Meloen merch. Shout out Meloen.
I'll tweet her so she retweets us.
Please do. Her cover of Stand By Me on YouTube is incredible.
Beautiful.
Popped up in my recommendation after everybody rated her, and she got some YouTube love.
She pumped the market.
She's awesome, yes. I do always feel bad when those not feel bad, but when those happen, I'm like, I really hope ETH doesn't like have tomorrow, and we think that we just like unloaded on these. I don't know.
Unloaded. She got free money.
Yeah, that's true.
No, she's fine.
I sent her Rainy, so.
Me too. And I sent Cameron Rainy.
Nice.
Okay, let's wrap it, I think.
It's wrapped. We're wrapping. Big thanks to our sponsor over at CryptoCandies.io. Head on over to their website and check out their selection. They're always adding super dope and unique new crypto-themed designs, and we greatly appreciate their support.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of Crypto Dojo. If you enjoyed it, be sure to rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, follow on Spotify, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And feel free to hit us up on Twitter and IG at CryptoDojoPod. We'd love to hear from you.